Is this thing on, man? What down, Joe? It's No Home TV back with another boxing video. I told you I was going to try to do better about, putting out more content, more frequently. Just to stay engaged, man. I peeped, man. I wasn't even looking. I saw I had, about 42 subscribers out this piece. Salute to y'all, man. Thank you for subscribing. Hell, that's big to me. I know motherfuckers be wanting millions upon millions, so they can get that YouTube revenue. But y'all see me, man. I show my life, in depth. Very candid, man. Y'all know I'm a working man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know where I'm at with it, too. But anyway, Tyson Fury versus Alexander Usyk, Part 2 in Saudi Arabia, Riyadh season for the Unified Heavyweight Championship of the world. Usyk won the first fight, and Usyk just won the second fight. I don't know what to say, man. I mean, some people just have your number. I guess, that's just what it is. I think that Tyson Fury put up a very valiant effort. I mean, he was, he was really good on that stick, on that jab, but, he didn't throw enough 1-2s. When he was throwing his 1-2s, he was being successful. And he was clocking Usyk ass. That and that uppercut, man, rolling the dice. And he just got away from that. Didn't go to the body as much until he got close. But, I mean, he should have did that. Every time he got close, he should have wrapped him up more, used his weight more. But he tried. Everything he did in spots, And you got to give credit to Alexander Usyk for, knowing, Tyson Fury and knowing, what tricks of the trade he was going to try to pull and what he would need to do in order to keep it from happening. What the fuck is going on up here? Holy shit. Oh, damn. It's an accident. Okay, bust this motherfucking turn. D-Zam. Yup. Late night bar and shit. Yeah, motherfucking crashed up somewhere. That's wild as hell. I gotta be careful out here. Easy. Anyway. Alexander Usyk held true to his promise. He said, "I will not leave you alone." And he didn't, man. He stayed on Fury, man. He was shooting those little short, tight, accurate shots. And he was catching Fury, man. And he just, overtook the fight. And he even though Fury was stepping on the gas in the later half of the fight, I thought that Usyk won, the majority of those later rounds. Where do they go from here? I say that, Danny Dubois came in and stole Alexander Usyk's moment at the post-fight, not press conference, but post-fight interview. Came in the ring, snatched the mic from the host commentator, and was like, yeah, man, get me back for this robbery. In which it was a robbery because we all saw it. It was a body shot landed on Alexander Usyk that he faked and waxed and waned as if it was a low blow, and motherfuckers tried to run with that, even though it was very, very highly contested. It wasn't even contested in my opinion. It was a clear body shot. It was right on the belt line. Go back and watch it and see it. Clear as fucking day. Not only that, but the way that Alexander Usyk responded to the punch was, that of a body shot and not a low blow. His reflexes, where his arms went, how he was reacting, how he was breathing. But, it is what it is, man. They how they do black fighters. So, it wasn't part of the plan. It wasn't part of the script for Dubois to come in and upset Usyk. So, I'm trying to build him into this great. Yeah, you could say that Alexander Usyk is great. Yeah, he's definitely done some great things, man. But it's just like, even still, it's like competition matters. And in my opinion, the rate in which you're fighting this competition matters too, man. This once every year shit is just for the birds, We're used to heavyweight champions defending every couple months, like getting it in, like fighting. Like, this is what it's supposed to be. But anyway, Usyk should fight Dubois. That fight is all but made because, Frank Warren even got in the ring with Dubois, and everybody shook on it. Alexander Usyk, he knows deep down inside, he knows. Yeah, he kind of got me with that body shot, but I was able to weasel out of it. and pick up the victory. It's like Usyk low-key knows that's why he agreed to the fight. He's like, yeah, I'll fight him, sure. So, I think we're going to have us a fight on our hands. Alexander Usyk versus Danny Dubois too. Now, if he beats a third, top heavyweight twice, like he did AJ and like he just did Fury, and if he does that to Dubois, then, we're going to have to start, talking about, great status and giving him, making him one of the greats, one of the great heavyweights. I mean, I guess you can argue it now, but I mean, then you will really have yourself an argument. Oh man, about to go to Freddy's and get me something to eat, because the damn pizza place I kept calling, man. I was trying to get them to deliver while I was watching the fight, but then the damn busy signal kept popping up on the phone. So I'm just like, damn, I'm not finna drive there. It's a pizza place. That's the whole point, was to get y'all to deliver the food to me. It's all good, man. I'm gonna go over here and deliver myself to some food. How about that? But yeah, man, and as far as Fury, I think Fury needs to focus on fighting Anthony Joshua. I think that'll be a big fight for the UK. They're both coming off of 2 losses, 2 L's, LL Cool J's and shit to Alexander Usyk. So yeah, let's make that fight next, and then let's make Danny Dubois versus Alexander Usyk too. These are all good fights, man. These, can be made. The money is there, obviously, with Turkey Al-Sheikh. So, I'm looking forward to it. Also, I also want to say, with everything on the back end, don't duck these other heavyweights that are up and coming. I don't want them to try to let Alexander Usyk ride off into the sunset. It's like, nah. It's good that you obtain a title, but for me, the measure of greatness of a fighter is him defending that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how it should be. But anywho, I think that's just about it, man. The other fights on the card I wasn't really interested in. I'm just keeping it a biz up. Yes, I know some of the fighters I didn't know, but, just wasn't really that interested in the undercard. I actually purchased the damn pay-per-view right as the main event was starting. I was like, oh, this is perfect. Because I didn't even really care for the undercard fights, but, now that I've purchased the pay-per-view itself, I'll be able to go back and watch those fights if I, see fit, which I probably will. I already caught a couple highlights, but I might go back and watch the actual full fights. Anyway, shit, I think that's just about it, y'all. Snow Home TV, man. I'll be back with another one.